Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And on this episode, we're going to be doing another Magic the Gathering set exploration of Homelands. Cloud decided to pick out Homelands because
I'm coming home.
okay, any reason aside from 80s pop rock?
I'm coming home.
I see. Okay. I'm going to be running, Is It Minotaurs? Because going through the set and looking through it, there were only really a couple of archetypes in this set because the set's actually really fucking small. It's like, 120 cards in total?
It is a really small set, I come to realize.
And there's only really a couple of archetypes that are here because of it, and this is to be expected, to be perfectly honest, because this is like second year of Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, we've got very limited options. As I'm scrolling through a good portion of what I've got, I'm also running 2 copies of Castle Sengir, despite the fact that I don't need black mana.
Yeah, it's a little awkward to tease out the unnecessary colors, especially on cards that have good effects, and say, well, whoop-de-doo, it has a useless ability that is negated by a freaking awesome ability that I can't wait to use a Crush Cloud.
Yeah. Alright, Sam, what are you running, Mr. Cloud?
Well, I took your suggestion, and I'm running a Golgari build.
Okay. Green does not have ramp in this set, so let us see how this goes.
Well, there are ramps, and then there are slowdowns.
Alright, hang on. Take mulligan. I gotta roll the dice, though. Control I, right? Yeah. I am going to mulligan. Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, well, you think carefully of how best you want to spend your first turn there, buddy.
Oh, I have to take a second mulligan. I do.
I'm gonna keep this hand. Okay, so are you gonna? So what? It's been a little while since we had to take successive mulligans on the same cycle. So are you going to do a London mulligan, or are you going to... I can't remember how many house mulligans constituted the house rule.
No, the house mulligan was one free, so...
You get one free mulligan.
Yeah, this would effectively be my second mulligan. With this, yeah, I should be able to play this, but I will put this onto bottom of library in a random order. There we go.
Awesome. Okay, you have successfully completed the London mulligan process.
Alright, so, I'm going to choose to go first.
Nice.
Let us open up with a mountain, and I will end.
Mountain. The Minotaurs. Nice. I'm going to put down a forest, and then I'm going to tap it to play the Roterothopter.
Ooh.
It's a 0/2.
There are a lot of colorless cards in this set, to be perfectly honest, and I'm running a good portion of the one colorless archetype that's here.
Yeah, the Clockwork archetype, yes. The Clockwork creatures all have similar properties with +1/+0 counters, as I recall.
It's +1/+1, actually.
+1/+1 counters, nice. Because that was a thing that appeared in early Magic
No, it is +1/+0, aren't they? Yeah, they're +1/+0 counters.
In early Magic, they haven't quite gotten around to the idea that having counters that modify power and toughness gets a little awkward to keep track of as the game goes on. So they decided, you know what, let's just make it +1/+1 counters and keep it simple. So I'm going to use my Roterothopter's ability, which I cannot use more than 2 times per turn, to pay 2 mana, to give it 1 additional power until end of turn.
It's more expensive fire breathing.
Well, actually, I'm gonna check the errata on this, because it according to how it's written, It looks like the effect never expires. As a matter of fact, the effect does expire until end of turn. But I needed to look at the errata in order to confirm that. I want to swing into you for 1 after I enter my combat phase.
I take 1.
Okay, and then I'm going to end my turn, and Roterothopter becomes 0/2 again.
Okay. I'm going to put down an island, and now that I actually have 3 lands out, I think I'm going to play this, but let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast the Orcish Mine.
Nice.
Draw arrow onto this forest. Annotation.
3 ore counters on at the beginning of upkeep, or whenever enchanted land becomes tapped, remove an ore counter. When the last ore counter is removed, destroy the enchanted land and deal 2 damage to that land's controller. That is evil.
Yes.
I like it.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
I thought I was the controlling one. Now, that happens at the beginning of your upkeeps, right?
Yep.
Or whenever I tap this forest for mana. Okay. Main phase 1. I'm going to play a forest. So I'm going to keep this forest separate from the other one so I know which one is going to make the bad thing happen. I could do that. I can't do that. Ooh, okay. We are building something beautiful here. You know what? I'm going to pay 2. Not tapping the enchanted forest, and I'm going to play the Apocalypse Chime.
Ooh.
See, I was wondering if there were other City in a Bottle cards that occurred in these early expansions. Apparently, Homeland followed the tradition that Arabian Nights started, that it included a kill switch for any and all cards that were originally printed in the Homelands expansion.
Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to put down another island, and I will pass.
Okay. You're really banking on that Orcish Mine digging out a win for you. Well, I'm going to have to use this forest while I can. I'm going to tap the forest, which is going to remove an ore counter from the Orcish Mine. And I'm going to play the Willow Priestess.
Okay, then.
It's a fairy that says I can tap it to put a fairy from my hand directly onto the battlefield. And I can also pay 3 to give target green creature protection from black until end of turn. No.
Right.
Useless ability, I know. Alright, it is your turn.
Okay, so during my upkeep, the last mine counter is removed, and Orcish Mine detonates your forest.
Bye-bye. And then I take 2 damage. Gerdad has taken the lead.
Technically. Let's see. I think I'm actually going to do this.
Do it.
Alright. I'm going to spend 4.
Uh-oh.
In order to cast the Anzenin Ruins, and I'm going to declare Fairy.
Creatures of that type do not untap during their controller's untap step. You don't say. Huh. Well, now.
Alright. And with that, I'll end.
Okay, so you can't change your selection. Gotcha.
I can't.
Alright, so that is going to have interesting consequences. Yeah, main phase 1. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pay 3 to pay the Risorian Badger.
Alright.
It is a 2/2 that says that whenever it attacks a player and is unblocked, I can choose to remove creature cards from defending player's graveyard, and I gain 1 life for each creature exiled this way.
Awesome.
I'm going to tap the Willow Priestess in order to put this Willow Fairy onto the battlefield.
Okay, then.
And then I'm going to end my turn. You misspelled fairy, by the way.
Okay, I'll fix that.
Thank you. Men and women are watching.
Is it AE?
A-E-I-O-U.
No, it's AERIE. Ugh.
And sometimes why? Yay, okay. Nice. All right. Because now I have 2 Fairies. Go on.
All right. I'm going to put down another mountain. And then Trying to think.
This ramp is getting intense.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in order to cast Retribution.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to choose your Rhysarian Badger and your Willow Fairy.
Alright, you're targeting the fairy and the badger. One of these creatures gets a -1/-1 counter, and the other creature is sacrificed.
Yep.
I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to sacrifice the fairy,
Okay.
and the Rhysarian Badger gets a -1/-1 counter, so now it is a 1/1 creature.
Yes. Alright. I will end.
Okay, then. Alright, now, during my untap step, the Willow Priestess stays tapped.
Yep.
Mana? Yeah, it's mana. Okay. So this is where things are really going to start getting intense in Magic Land. I'm going to pay 4 to play the Feast of the Unicorn.
Ooh.
It's a black enchantment that says target creature gets +4/+0. And that creature is going to be the Roterothopter.
Okay, then.
Roterothopter is now a 4/2 with flying. Boom shakalaka. And now I'm going to swing into you with a 4/2 with flying.
All but not with your Badger.
I'm going to leave the Badger untapped.
Okay. I take 4 from the Roterothopter.
And that is my turn.
Alright then.
So you got a little problem on your hands there, because you haven't played any creatures this whole game yet.
Yeah. Alright, gonna put down a mountain, and then I'm gonna spend 5 in order to cast Eon the Reckless.
Ooh. War Legends.
And yeah, I'm gonna have Eon the Reckless attack.
Right, because it can attack the turn it comes into play on your
Has
side.
haste.
Yes, I'm going to check the errata on this. It does in fact have haste. Okay, so 5/2 with haste is coming my way. The question is, do I block with the Badger and take no damage this turn? I'm going to not block the hit and take 5 damage.
Okay.
Boom, I'm down to 13 life, and you have regained the lead.
Okay, I will end.
Nice. Alright, we're about to make this a fast one. I am going to put down this forest, and then I'm going to tap 5 in order to play my own legendary creature, Grandmother Sengir.
Ooh.
It is a 3/3 whose ability I can't use because I'm out of mana. But it will allow me to put
And you know
-1.
it's got Summoning Sickness.
And it's got Summoning Sickness. Willow Priestess is still tapped because of the Anzur Ruins ability. Okay, and now I'm going to start my combat. And I'm going to swing into you with the Roterothopter by itself.
Alright, I'll take 4.
Alright, you take 4, you took 4. Damage is dealt. And I'm going to end my turn now.
Okay, then.
One thing that this set is definitely not good at is putting cards in our hand.
Okay, I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna put down an island. Then I'm gonna spend 4 in order to cast the Inaba Spirit Crafter
Anaba White Rabbit.
and increase power.
All Minotaurs get +1/+0.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my Eon the Reckless.
Alright, and we're on the Relentless is...
Relentless.
Yes. Very relentless. I'm gonna take the hit again. So I'm down to
Okay.
8 life points.
And I will end.
Alright. Wait, it's still end of turn. Oh, damn it. The Grandmother Sengir I thought distributed -1/-1 counters. Actually, it just causes -1/-1 until end of turn.
Yep.
My B. Well, now. I could have used this a turn ago. But I'm going to use it now. I'm going to pay 4 to cast Roots.
Okay.
Roots. Bloody
Enchant creature
roots.
without flying.
Inaba Spirit Crafter is now tapped, and it does not untap during its controller's untap step.
Okay, then.
So now you're wide open for massive damage. Somewhat. I'm going to swing into you for 7. Grandma Sangir and the Roterothopter.
Alright, I'll bring me down to 4.
So now that you're in top deck mode, there's a good chance I'm going to keep this an 8-point game. But I'm going to have to sacrifice my Badger in order to keep your damage at bay.
Arrow. Ooh. That is what I was looking for. Now the question is... No, I am just dead. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 in order to cast Chain Stasis on Grandmother Sengir.
So you're tapping or... but can you tap a tapped creature?
You know what? I did misplay this. Untap Grandmother Sengir.
Okay, Grandmother Sengir is now untapped, and it has whenever any player uses Chain Stasis to tap or untap a creature, that creature's controller may pay 3 to use Chain Stasis to tap or untap any target creature. So you can continue to use the Chain Stasis in order to tap
then
creatures.
that creature's controller may pay 2 and a blue. If the player does, they may copy this spell and choose a new copy. Target for the copy. So, if you were to pay for Chain Stasis, then I could copy it again. But you don't have blue, so.
Right, which I guess is the point, is there's a good chance you're not going up against an opponent that also is running blue. The Badger is going to lay down its furry life for my survival.
Alright then.
The Badger is now destroyed. What's going on?
I am going to spend 3 in order to regenerate. My Aaron the Relentless.
So it's removed from combat, and it does not take any damage and cannot be destroyed by effects that destroy. So does that mean that my Badger survives?
No, I still deal damage to your Badger.
Okay, right, because you regenerate at the end of the damage step. Gotcha.
Okay, and I end.
Okay. Now, do I feel like doing something stupid right now?